This is a tarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Tarot is not fortune telling. I will not tell you anything that you don't already know. This is just a tool for your soul's expansion. So if you're okay with that, we're going to go ahead and get straight into your reading. I already did that. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups. So this is you celebrating with other people. This is you co-creation, obviously like family members and stuff like that. Right now with the holidays, people are celebrating, but yeah, this is co-creation with other people. You want to emotionally connect with other people, not just lovers. You want to have friendships. You're honoring friendships, family members, relationships like that, celebrating with other people, just celebrations. So that's what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, is a time of co-creation and celebration in regards to emotional fulfillment and emotional investments. So relationships and things like that. You also have the Star card. So this is renewal. This is wish fulfillment. This is you pouring into certain areas of your life that flow into all other areas of your life. So if you are following your dreams, that's going to flow into, like, energetically and emotionally flow into other areas of your life, so that you will feel more like dream come true. Yeah, just everything is connected with that. So like really looking at how you're taking care of yourself and healing yourself emotionally, and how that goes into every other part of your life, how that can help you in attaining your manifestations and attaining the things that you want. I think that maybe you do have something that you have wanted, but it doesn't look exactly like what you thought it was going to look like, and so you're a little bit wary of it. And just kind of like waiting for something to go wrong, or looking for proof that this isn't, that you don't deserve it, or that this isn't right, this isn't what you wanted, or whatever it is. It's like you're convincing yourself or waiting for this thing that you think is too good to be true to prove to you that it is too good to be true. Or you're looking at something that you're living in right now that is a dream that you've wanted, but you're not seeing it for what it is because you're already on to the next thing, or your belief systems are so warped around like you're deserving of getting things that you want, that even when you have them, you're not recognizing that, and you're downplaying your accomplishments and things like that. Like you have things now that you wanted then, and you are not able to have gratitude for the things you have now because it doesn't look exactly the way that you envisioned it, and you're already so focused on the next thing that you want that you're like finding things wrong with what you have now. If you hear annoying noises, it's my dog. She annoys me. She has to make noises every time that she exists. Okay. The Ace of Cups is a card of emotional fulfillment. So I think once you can kind of have gratitude for what you have now, it will help you, because it will make you become emotionally, like you will feel emotionally fulfilled once you can see your blessings for what they really are, and that they are blessings. There's something about like avoidance, or avoiding a decision, or avoiding listening to your intuition maybe, because there's like, there could be something hidden or something that you don't see yet because you're not allowing yourself to. You're kind of like ignoring your intuition about a situation or a choice that you're trying to make or that you want to make, or you're not communicating something to someone. With the Two of Swords, this is somebody who's like up in the middle of the night in their nightgown with their eyes blindfolded, and they have their swords. So their thoughts or their communication or their ideas that they're weighing, they're either weighing them. Some people say that they're weighing options. Some people say that it's like a guarded energy of like, I don't want, like avoidance. And there's a lot of emotion and water in the background, so it's like, yeah, there's something here about like not allowing yourself to be happy, or something about not listening to your intuition. Maybe you don't feel like you can celebrate your accomplishments. Maybe you're like a hyper, what's the word? Not perfectionist, but like you're very, the word will come back to me. But basically, you're just always trying to get more, do more, be more. You're like hyper productive, I guess is what I'm trying to say. To a detriment though, because you're not able to be grateful for what you have now and what you've already done. And yeah, let's dig a little deeper. Like not being able to celebrate your accomplishments because you feel like you aren't there yet, or like if you rest, something bad will happen, or something like that. Also, you could like not trust people, not trust friendships maybe. The bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Swords. So there's probably was, or there is like some sort of ending happening, or that's on the horizon, that you are like thinking about how you have to end something or whatever, but it's like, this is the last straw, the final thing, the final time that you'll be hurt, or whatever, or that was the final time, and like it's okay to move forward now. There you have the King of Wands here, which is somebody who's like super confident, super self-assured, outgoing, attractive. They attract things into their life. Their actions are aligned with their morals and with their belief systems, and so they have high self-esteem because when they say they're going to do something, they do it. And so they trust themselves and they believe in themselves, and they're able to see their accomplishments. They're able to see how far they've come. They're able to help other people. They're able to create something out of nothing. They feel attractive, they take care of themselves, things like that. And this king is looking away from this other energy that is here in the spread, that's like deceptive, like strategic. Somebody thinks they're getting away with something, or like they got the last word, or something like that. And then you also have the 6 of Coins, which is about equal give and take, and like giving to things that don't give back. So you're turning your back on people who trying to get one up on you, or trying to get away with something, or trying to be sneaky, or whatever it is. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's literally so annoying. My anxiety. So, and then, okay, so the king is turning his back on these energies that are tricky, manipulative, and who just take. It's like, I don't have time for that anymore. I don't have time for these people who want to like talk about things that I don't care about, who think that they're smart and they're tricky, and that they're like, it's like, I literally don't care about you. And then the people who just want to take, and who are just like looking for handouts and stuff like that, you just do not have time for those people anymore. You don't care about those people, you don't want those people in your life. But if you ever had that kind of energy in your life, there's a part of you that allowed that. There's a part of you that allowed yourself to be deceived by other people because you were deceiving yourself in some way, or you were lying to yourself in some way about who you truly were. And then if you were somebody who just gave to people who would never give something back in return, it's because part of you believed that you didn't deserve it. And so you can just turn your back on these people, but also heal the part of yourself that attracted them in the first place. Heal the part of yourself that allowed those kind of energies into your life. You don't need them in your life anymore, but how were they even available? Like, how were they even given the opportunity to be that way towards you? It's because you allowed it in some way. So really taking a look with your intuition and stuff like that, and not getting caught up over endings that feel painful because they happen for a reason and they allow new opportunities. Yeah, just like whatever conflict that you've had, it was like meaningless, it was petty, it wasn't for any real purpose. And even if this is like you with your thoughts battling in your own mind, because this doesn't have to be about other people, this could be about, you know, what part of you thinks that you're getting away with something when you lie to yourself about the situation, and what part of you feels like you can barely give anything but still get things in return, or that gives too much to a situation that is no longer going to give you anything in return, and what part of you battles with yourself in your mind and like is petty to yourself, like talking to yourself negatively and gaslighting yourself and things like that. I think that you need to take control of your life, and that will take control of your life through discipline and routine, and that will help you become emotionally fulfilled, because you will be able to hold all of this responsibility on your shoulders. You're probably a person who likes to have responsibility, and when you don't have things to do or responsibilities to carry, burdens to carry, as other people would perceive it as like burdens and like overwhelming responsibility, but you probably actually thrive in that. And when you don't have that, and when you aren't booked and busy, you feel bad or incomplete or something like that. And so you want all these responsibilities. So give yourself responsibility. Give yourself a schedule that you need to stick to. Give yourself some sort of discipline that you're now going to put into your routine and stick to it. And that will create emotional fulfillment in a time where maybe you feel like you're in your head about a lot of things, and you're kind of avoiding your intuition about what it is that you could be doing. There's like something that you're avoiding doing that you should be doing that will probably bring you emotional fulfillment, but like you want to focus on what, like, distractions. Yeah, I think clarity will come through, you know, looking at your roots and doing things that remind you of your childhood innocence, like the parts of you that were there before the world hardened you. So like your interests and things like that make you feel young again, make you feel like a kid again, that are nostalgic for you. Like for me, reading fantasy books again, I hadn't done that for like 10 years or something, like since I was a teenager, and then I started doing it again a few years ago, and I was like, it makes me feel young again, it makes me feel nostalgic, it makes me feel good. So whatever that is for you, do that. And then just allow yourself to rest. It's okay to rest. And you can focus on your relationships, you can focus on, you know, passions, and through doing that, you will create stability for yourself. Let's end your reading with an oracle card. If you guys like these readings, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really does help grow the channel and help me to keep producing free tarot readings. If you want a personal, you can email me. You got small steps, big accomplishments, number 8. I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. Sea turtles migrate thousands of miles each year while swimming at slow, methodical pace. The key medicine is that what you wish to manifest will take dedicated, consistent, and patient effort. Land Turtle reinforces the message about the slow process toward your desire, further speaking to us about how grounded this point of view is. Nothing represents being grounded quite like the land turtle, built sturdy and close to Mother Earth. Small, consistent efforts will lead to long-lasting success. Be patient, do not rush for immediate rewards. Understand that immediate gratification cannot sustain what is needed for long-term success. Shortcuts yield short-term success, and instant gratification is for the weak mind. Sea turtle is not instantly born in the sea, swimming toward his goal. He must first build his muscles by slowly breaking out of the shell and journeying toward his desire to be in the great sea. Allow things to develop at their own pace and plan for the lengthy dedication toward your goal. This is a very promising card as it speaks to happy results. You are building something great and it's full fruition. And its full fruition needs time. Turtle's Medicine shares that slow and steady efforts are of the most importance to you. Something powerful is in development. What is built slowly stands longer. I hope you guys like this reading. If it resonated, let me know how in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.